Hello, everybody. It's your pal TushyGalore. For those of you that don't know, I've been on YouTube forever and ever and ever. I'm a vintage YouTuber. I'm also sick, and I've been sick for, I don't know, 9 or 10 days now. And I got tested 8 days ago, and I am still waiting on results. I called my doctor's office for something else unrelated. That's a raccoon. That's why I have it tilted like this. I want you to be able to see my raccoon. It's Ellie Mae. She's wearing some sort of a Mexican tiara sort of thing. So anyway, I'm starting to have, I've been having intermittent anxiety over, the illness, what everybody else is having anxiety over. But it's really starting to get to me. I'd been staying pretty calm with only occasional issues here and there. But things are getting weird out here at the ghetto. And the people from across the creek, which for those of you that don't know, I live in an apartment complex that's long and narrow. And then there's a creek that runs along the same line across the creek. There's a whole other set of very, very low rent plexes, I guess. And they're completely populated with lunatics, assholes, criminals, perverts. It's nasty, and I really, really, really want out of here. There's always some kind of craziness going on, but uh, I don't know why, but for some reason it seems like that with the onset of this virus, um, all of a sudden we have all these meth heads, uh, like rats on the deck of a sinking ship. The meth heads have come out, and they are walking up and down. I have a window right here, big double window. And sitting here on my couch, I have a view that there's a storage building there, a little small, like a tool shed kind of a thing. Then there's a fence, and on the other side of the fence, there's a convenience store. And you can go around the fence to get over there. So, I'm sitting here yesterday, and I've been watching skeevy looking fuckers come up and down this alleyway all day, night and day. People screaming, people out here coughing, and uh, just being skeevy. Especially the men make me nervous. Although it seems that perhaps the women should make me even more nervous because down the alley, all of a sudden came these three people immediately, meth heads, bad people, whatever. I'm not going to feel bad about making that judgment because I've lived here long enough and been victim to enough of this bullshit that I can make that judgment. I have, I think, one viewer. Hi. And so I see these three people, one very, very tall, bald man, and they're all like in their 20s, right? And then a woman and a shorter guy. And she has something in her hand. And I see them walking like that. Well, hi, Sherry. Um, and she has this big can in her hand, and I think it looks like a can of roach spray. And they come to the building. Baldy goes off one direction. He's out of my line of view. I think he was just waiting for them. They go around the other side. I think they went up into the parking lot of the convenience store. And I hear a woman screaming in hideous pain and just screaming bloody murder. And the next thing I know, I see those three fucks coming back through. And she's holding that can and she's going, I got her. I got her. I got her. You only have one eye now, bitch. I got her. And the guy's like, Are you sure? You sure you got her? Oh, yeah, I got her. So obviously they went, met up with somebody and sprayed roach spray in the woman's eyes. Um, and I've been finding out that the tall bald guy is trouble. He is whenever he goes into the convenience store over here, the clerks don't like him. They keep both eyes on him, and they can't wait for him to leave. He has creepy, weird, bad vibes. and prison tattoos all over his neck. And they are just, they're everywhere. I wouldn't think they'd, work, but I guess they do. And now they're off work. Got nothing better to do than cause trouble. Uh, whew. So it makes me really nervous. And I'm getting emotional this morning because I miss my mother and I'm very worried about her. Um, I'm worried about her in several ways. Her boyfriend's in a nursing home, pretty far from where she lives, and she likes to keep an eye on him. The nursing home is shut down, essentially, no visitors. So she's really worried about him, and I know it's been hurting her and bothering her. But then she let a friend come over to her house after the woman had been out shopping. And I'm just, what do I have to do to get this through her head? And my father is out going everywhere and taking zero precautions and going and hanging out with lots and lots of people, praying for people, preaching to people. And he's not probably washing his hands, using sanitizer, wearing a mask. He's going in hands on praying for people. And it's showing no regard whatsoever for himself or for his wife or for anybody he goes to pray for. And it's lunacy. It's just lunacy. This is all hoax, This is a hoax. And the people that are out buying supplies to stock their houses up in case they get sick or too poor, they're sheeple. And I'm losing my mind. I want to go and round both of them up and spank them. And then my sister went on a walk with two other people. But it's okay because they stayed 6 feet apart. No, it's not okay. That doesn't count. It doesn't make it any better. Hi, John.
Hi, babe.
Coming back in with the cat. They went out for a walk. Oh, you're watching me. That's weird. I can hear it. It's like an echo. Um, and I miss my mom, and I want to go over and visit her. But Chantal, aka Food Beauty, went and visited her mother and grandmother, and I feel like it was extremely irresponsible. I see. And so I can't do that. I gotta stay at home. But I'm worried about her. I just want to give her a hug. I want to see her, and I want to go thrift shopping with her. And I want to go to Chinese buffet with her. But it's probably going to be a very, very, very long time before I get to do any of those things. And it is upsetting me. I'm just really glad I have John because otherwise I would be here completely alone. What?
Just remember that if you don't go see her, she doesn't get coronavirus. That gives you extra years to do those things with her.
Yeah.
If she gets sick and as reactive as what she has been,
she's got a really weak respiratory system as it is.
Right. So you're doing the right thing for both of you.
She's being dumb, and it's scaring me.
You just take care of Alyssa is the only person you can take care of, and you're doing the best things you can for her and for the other people around you by not going out.
I know.
So we're not going to be dumb. We're going to be good, and we're going to get through this.
And I'm trying to make the most of my time, and I've been just pretending like this isn't happening sometimes. Sometimes I do it for a couple hours, and I watch stupid stuff on TV, and I make things. I've just been sitting around watching TV and making glitter, because I intend to put up a series of videos about how to make your own glitter while you're sitting around at home. And I had a mask. I sneezed in it really bad last night, and I couldn't, even though it was dry, I couldn't stand to put it back on my face. Listen to John. He's right. I know it's hard, but we have to do what is right for ourselves. Thank you, Sherry. You're right. It's just, it's getting to me this morning. I just whacked myself in the eye with my elastic band. So I went ahead and took it all apart, and I'm going to make my own. I've got fabric. I've got thread, I've got pins, and got everything I need. I have anxiety too. I feel your pain. Thank you, Sherry. I guess we all do. And I know my anxiety is no greater than anyone else's. And I know that everybody misses their family and is worried about their family. I thought maybe if I came on here and talked about it a little bit, I didn't mean to end up crying. I just thought if I came on and talked about it a little bit, it would help relieve some of my anxiety. And I think it's important for us all to those of us who make videos, to keep talking about it and keep talking about what's going on in our areas and what's going on with us and what's going on with our families. Because I think it does help us to have some sense of, I'm suffering too. From just being at home. You can do it if I can do it. Let's all do it. Maybe this summer we can have a big celebration that we all lived through it. Okay, so.
We're gonna have Virus Day after this. It's National Virus Day.
Or Antivirus Day.
Yeah.
So I guess that's about all I had to say. Did I say I'm gonna make my own mask? I'm gonna make my own mask. Yeah, because I've got fabric and thread and shit. I already said that.
We could make some if we had a 3D printer.
We could. I wish I had a sewing machine set up. I'd just make a bunch of them and put them out for neighbors or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, this too shall pass us, Sherry. We have to hang in there. Yes, ma'am, we do. Certainly do. So I have had my little crying jag out of the way, I guess. So before I completely lose my voice, I'm gonna say adios, Sherry. Thank you so much for chatting and for being here and watching and
Like,
stuff.
subscribe.
Like it if you liked it. Yeah, if you'd subscribe, that'd be great. Anybody that's watching this after the fact, whatever. Y'all know what to do if you like somebody and want to help out their channel. So I love you. Stay well. I gotta find some Kleenex. One more thing. I will come back. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, Sherry. Bye, sweetie.